Madrid approach, Europa 1171, with you at 27,100.
Thank you. Good day, Qatari 10 Victor Alpha Heavy.
Ice Air 1698, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 18 left at Adolfo Suarez. Roger, Ice Air 1698. Ice Air 1698, turn right heading 350, maintain 10,000. FedEx 606, contact Adolfo Suarez Tower on 120.65. Turn right heading 350, maintain 10,000, Ice Air 1698.
Aeromexico 36 Heavy is 15 nautical miles northwest of Eduardo Castellanos at 20,900 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 18 right at Adolfo Suarez. Contacting Adolfo Suarez Tower on 120.65, FedEx 606.
Madrid approach, Speedbird 1992 Heavy, with you at 17,500. Europa 1171, radar contact, say approach request. Europa 1171 is 34 nautical miles northeast of Rodadillo de Mohernando at 24,700 feet, requesting ILS approach any runway at Adolfo Suarez. Europa 1171. Roger, Europa 1171. Speedbird 745 Heavy, contact Adolfo Suarez Tower on 120.65. Contacting Adolfo Suarez Tower on 120.65, Speedbird 745 Heavy. Thank you, good day, Speedbird 745 Heavy. Speedbird 172 India Golf, maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final. Hotel Bravo Juliet Charlie Alpha Heavy, contact Madrid direct on 128.7. Maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final, Speedbird 172 India Golf. Europa 1171, contact Madrid direct on 1... Contacting Madrid direct on 128.7, Europa 1171. Madrid direct, Europa 1171, with you at 21,400.
Madrid direct, Cathay 23 Heavy, with you at 14,000.
Europa 1171 is 25 nautical miles northeast of Rodadillo de Mohernando at 21,000 feet, requesting ILS approach any runway at Adolfo Suarez.
Aeromexico 36 Heavy. Europa 1171, continuous filed, expecting ILS.
Roger, Europa 1171.
Speedbird 019 is 1 nautical miles west of Adolfo Suarez at 4,300 feet, requesting ILS approach any runway at Adolfo Suarez. November 23 Romeo Juliet Super is 9 nautical miles south of Torrejon Air at 10,000 feet, requesting visual approach any runway at Adolfo Suarez.
Cathay 23 Heavy is 33 nautical miles south of Soria at 14,100 feet, requesting ILS approach any runway at Adolfo Suarez.
Speedbird 019, execute missed approach, turn right heading 270, climb and maintain 6,000. Executing missed approach, turn right heading 270, climb and maintain 6,000, Speedbird 019. November 23 Romeo Juliet Super, continuous filed, expecting ILS approach runway 18 left at Adolfo Suarez. Cathay 23 Heavy, continuous filed, expecting ILS approach runway 18 left at Adolfo Suarez. Air Nostrum 098, radar contact.
Roger, Cathay 23 Heavy.
Roger, Air Nostrum 098. Speedbird 1992 Heavy, you're in an active airspace, please contact Madrid direct on 128.7.
Aeromexico 36 Heavy, do not exceed 220 knots.
Cathay 23 Heavy is 30 nautical miles northeast of Rodadillo de Mohernando at 12,800 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 18 right at Adolfo Suarez.
Do not exceed 220 knots, Aeromexico 36 Heavy. Cathay 23 Heavy, continuous files, expect the ILS approach runway 18 left at Adolfo Suarez.
Roger, Cathay 23 Heavy.
Hotel Bravo Juliet Charlie Alpha Heavy, descend and maintain 5000, maintain 5000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 18 right approach. November 23 Romeo Juliet Super, descend and maintain 4000. Descend and maintain 4000, November 23 Romeo Juliet Super.
Speedbird 1992 Heavy at 17 nautical miles west of Santo Tomé at 13,100 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 18 left at Adolfo Suarez. Descend and maintain 5000. Maintain 5000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 18 right, Hotel Bravo Juliet Charlie Alpha Heavy.
Speedbird 1992 Heavy, continuous files, expect the ILS approach runway 18 right at Adolfo Suarez. Speedbird 019, turn right heading 360. Devil 1, continuous files, expect the ILS approach runway 18 right at Adolfo Suarez. Roger, Devil 1. Western Global 416, continuous files, expect the ILS approach runway 18 left at Adolfo Suarez.
Roger, Western Global 416.
Ice Air 1698, descend and maintain 4000.
Descend and maintain 4000, Ice Air 1698.
Qatari 724 Heavy is 3 nautical miles south of Torajan Air at 7,700 feet, requesting flight following to Hamad International. Qatari 724 Heavy, proceed on course to Hamad International. Proceed on course, Qatari 724 Heavy. November 23 Romeo Juliet Super, do not exceed 220 knots. Do not exceed 220 knots, November 23 Romeo Juliet Super. November 23 Romeo Juliet Super, turn left heading 300, descend and maintain 4000.
Oscar Kilo Echo Delta Charlie Tango Echo is 9 nautical miles northwest of Ocaña at 8,200 feet, requesting radar vectors to Adolfo Suarez.
Speedbird 1992 Heavy, descend and maintain 5000, maintain 5000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 18 right approach. Turn left heading 300, descend and maintain 4000, November 23 Romeo Juliet Super. Oscar Kilo Echo Delta Charlie Tango Echo, turn left heading 020, descend and maintain 5000.
Descend and maintain 5000, maintain 5000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 18 right, Speedbird 1992 Heavy. Turn left heading 020, descend and maintain 5000, Oscar Kilo Echo Delta Charlie Tango Echo. Delta Romeo Alpha Zulu Echo is 23 nautical miles northeast of Rovodillo de Mohernando at 22,700 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 18 left at Adolfo Suarez.
Delta Romeo Alpha Zulu Echo, continuous files, expect the ILS approach runway 18 left at Adolfo Suarez. Ice Air 1698, turn left heading 260.
Turn left heading 260, Ice Air 1698. Maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final, Hotel Bravo Juliet Charlie Alpha Heavy. Speedbird 1992 Heavy, request frequency change.
November 23 Romeo Juliet Super, turn left heading 270, maintain 8000. Speedbird 1992 Heavy, stay on my frequency. Turn left heading 270, maintain 8000, November 23 Romeo Juliet Super. Hotel Bravo Juliet Charlie Alpha Heavy, contact Adolfo Suarez traffic on 122.8.
Contacting Adolfo Suarez traffic on 122.8, Hotel Bravo Juliet Charlie Alpha Heavy.
Oscar Kilo Echo Delta Charlie Tango Echo, turn left heading 330.
Turn left heading 330, Oscar Kilo Echo Delta Charlie Tango Echo.
Ice Air 1698, turn left heading 200, descend and maintain 4000, maintain 4000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 18 left approach.
Turn left heading 200, descend and maintain 4000, maintain 4000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 18 left, Ice Air 1698.
Speedbird 1992 Heavy, turn right. Europa 1171, turn right heading 25.
Turn right heading 250, descend and maintain 4000, Europa 1171.
Turn right heading 210, descend and maintain 5000, maintain 5000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 18 right, Speedbird 1992 Heavy. Devil 1, do not exceed 220 knots. Do not exceed 220 knots, Devil 1.
Madrid direct, November 828 November Charlie, with you at 17,300.
November 828 November Charlie, radar contact. November 828 November Charlie, continue as filed, expect the ILS approach runway 18 left at Adolfo Suarez.
Madrid direct, Royal Air Maroc 203, with you at 7,400. Roger, November 828 November Charlie.
Speedbird 1992 Heavy, you're aligned with the wrong runway. Please check runway assignment. Royal Air Maroc 203, radar contact. Aero Mexico 36 Heavy, descend and maintain 5000, maintain 5000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 18 right approach. Speedbird 1992 Heavy is 15 nautical miles north of Adolfo Suarez at 5,900 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 18 left at Adolfo Suarez. Descend and maintain 5000, maintain 5000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 18 right, Aero Mexico 36 Heavy. Cathay 23 Heavy, increase speed to 230 knots. Speedbird 019, turn right heading 090. November 23 Romeo Juliet Super, turn right heading 360. Turn right heading 090, Speedbird 019. Turn right heading 360, November 23 Romeo Juliet Super. Europa 1171.
Turn left heading 210, descend and maintain 4000, maintain 4000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 18 left, Europa 1171.
Devil 1, descend and maintain 5000, maintain 5000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 18 right approach. Descend and maintain 5000, maintain 5000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 18 right, Devil 1. Ice Air 1698, maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final. Speedbird 1992 Heavy, contact Adolfo Suarez traffic on 122.8.
Europa 1171, request frequency change.
Europa 1171, stay on my frequency. No.
Europa 1171, disregard last message. Madrid direct, Foxtrot Lima Oscar Romeo India Alpha November, with you at 6,900.
November 23 Romeo Juliet Super, descend and maintain 7,000. Speedbird 019, turn right heading 160, maintain 6,000, maintain 6,000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 18 right approach. Foxtrot Lima Oscar Romeo India Alpha November, radar contact. Descend and maintain 7,000, November 23 Romeo Juliet Super. Turn right heading 160, maintain 6,000, maintain 6,000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 18 right, Speedbird 019.
Foxtrot Lima Oscar Romeo India Alpha November, requesting climb to flight level 340.
Oscar Kilo Echo Delta Charlie Tango Echo, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 18 right at Adolfo Suarez.
25.
Contacting Adolfo Suarez Tower on 120.65, Aero Mexico 36 Heavy.
Climb and maintain flight level 340, Foxtrot Lima Oscar Romeo India Alpha November.
Delta Romeo Alpha Zulu Echo, reduce speed to 180 knots. Cathay 23 Heavy, descend and maintain 4,000. Europa 1171, maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final.
Maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final, Europa 1171.
Royal Air Maroc 203, frequency change.
Europa 1171, minimum fuel, 27 minutes remaining.
Devil 1, maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final. Maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final, Devil 1. Delta Romeo Alpha Zulu Echo, descend and maintain 4000. Maintain 4000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 18 left approach. Descend and maintain 4000. Maintain 4000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 18 left. Delta Romeo Alpha Zulu Echo. Oscar Oscar Whiskey Echo Golf. Do not exceed 220 knots.
Do not exceed 220 knots. Oscar Oscar Whiskey Echo Golf. Iberia 7466 is 24 nautical miles north of Fuente Milanos at 24,000.
Europa 1171.
Contacting Adolfo Suarez Tower on 120.65, Europa 1171. Adolfo Suarez Tower, Europa 1171, inbound on the ILS runway 18 left.
Wilco, Seabird 1992 Heavy.
Devil 1, line 250 at 24, number 2, runway 18 right. Europa 1171, line 2. Number 1, cleared to land, runway 18 left, Europa 1171. Adolfo Suarez Tower, November 242 Papa November, ready for departure at runway 14 left, departing straight out. November 242 Papa November, line 250 at 24, runway 14 left, cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 14 left, November 242 Papa November. Devil 1, maintain 160 knots until 4 mile final.
Maintain 160 knots until 4 mile final, Devil 1.
Europa 1171, is on final runway 18 left. Europa 1171, roger. November 242 Papa November, contact Madrid direct on 128.7.
Adolfo Suarez Tower, Cafe 23 Heavy, inbound on the ILS runway 18 left with information Foxtrot.
Contacting Madrid direct on 128.7, November 242 Papa November. Aeromexico 36 Heavy, exit runway when able and contact ground, please expedite, traffic on final.
Adolfo Suarez Tower, Seabird 019, inbound on the ILS runway 18 right with information Foxtrot.
Cafe 23 Heavy, line 250 at 24, number 2, runway 18 left, cleared to land.
Wilco, Aeromexico 36 Heavy. Adolfo Suarez Tower, Delta Romeo Alpha Zulu Echo, inbound on the ILS runway 18 left with information Golf.
Number 2, cleared to land, runway 18 left, Cafe 23 Heavy.
Going around, fly runway heading runway 18 right, Devil 1.
Speedbird 019, line 250 at 24, number 1, runway 18 right, cleared to land.
100.
Delta Romeo Alpha Zulu Echo, line 250 at 24, number 3, runway 18 left, cleared to land.
100.
Devil 1, request frequency change.
40, 30, 20, 10.
Devil 1, contact Madrid direct on 128.7.
Contacting the
Europa 1171, request frequency change. Adolfo Suarez Tower, Amiri 196 Super, ready for deployment. Europa 1171, request frequency change. Adolfo Suarez ground, Europa 1171, request taxi to parking. Pushback approved, Tomjet.
Europa 1171,
Taxi to parking, Europa 1171.
Adolfo Suarez ground, Hotel Sierra Kilo Uniform Yankee, ready for pushback with information golf, requesting runway 14 left.
Aeromexico 36 Heavy, taxi to parking, at your discretion. Hotel Sierra Kilo Uniform Yankee, pushback approved.
Taxi to parking, Aeromexico 36 Heavy. Pushback approved, Hotel Sierra Kilo Uniform Yankee.
Adolfo Suarez ground, Iberia 745 Heavy, ready for pushback with information golf.
Iberia 745 Heavy, pushback approved.
Pushback approved, Iberia 745 Heavy. Adolfo Suarez ground, Tomjet 532. Thank you, good day, Europa 1171. Adolfo Suarez ground, Turkish 1860, ready for pushback with information golf, requesting runway 14 left.
Tomjet 53 Tango, taxi to runway 14 left, contact tower when ready.
Adolfo Suarez ground, Delta 75 Heavy, ready for pushback with information golf.
Adolfo Suarez ground, Cathay 23 Heavy, request taxi to gate 545 at the Terminal 4S.
Taxi to runway 14 left, Tomjet 53 Tango.
Delta 75 Heavy, pushback approved.
Pushback approved, Delta 75 Heavy.
Cathay 23 Heavy, taxi to parking, at your discretion.
Taxi to parking, Cathay 23 Heavy.
Adolfo Suarez ground, Hotel Sierra Kilo Uniform Yankee, ready to taxi to runway 14 left with information golf.
Turkish 1860, pushback approved.
Pushback approved, Turkish 1860. Adolfo Suarez ground, Emirates 352 Super, ready for pushback, requesting runway 36 right.
Adolfo Suarez ground, Hotel Sierra Kilo Uniform Yankee, ready to taxi to runway 14 left with information Golf. Adolfo Suarez ground, FedEx 606, ready for pushback with information Golf, requesting runway 14 right.
FedEx 606, pushback approved.
Pushback approved, FedEx 606.
Adolfo Suarez ground, Singapore 32 Heavy, ready for pushback with information Golf. Adolfo Suarez ground, Delta 75 Heavy, ready to taxi with information Golf.
Hotel Sierra Kilo Uniform Yankee, taxi to runway 14 left, contact tower when ready.
Taxi to runway 14 left, Hotel Sierra Kilo Uniform Yankee.
Delta 75 Heavy, taxi to runway 14 left, contact tower when ready. Singapore 32 Heavy, pushback approved.
Pushback approved, Singapore 32 Heavy. Adolfo Suarez ground, Turkish 1860, ready to taxi with information Golf. Taxi to runway 14 left, Delta 75 Heavy.